Hello. Hi. Yes, hello, hi, and welcome to the anti-haul for March 2025. This is an ongoing series on my channel where I talk about K-pop releases of the previous month. In this case, March. I know April's over. We're talking about March. We're talking about all the releases that came out. Anything that had a physical, I will talk about unless I bought it. If you've been following the series so far this year, I have not been buying albums. Yay! This is good news as someone who's trying to downsize. But as I spoiled last time, albums have been purchased. That's right! I finally actually bought something. And if you'd like to hear me talk about those things that I bought, that will be on the Oh My Patreon for $1, where I do the anti-haul. That is the series where I talk about the things that I did in fact buy, as well as any digital singles, some Japanese releases. Talking about these things that are around my head. Yes. What happened in March? March was good. Some faves finally popping up. It's about time. I can't lie, 2025 has been one of the weaker years of K-pop for me. So it was nice to finally get some stuff from the groups that I follow. But there's no point in this jibber jabber yap fest of an intro. We have quite a lot to talk about. So let's go. Young Posse, Cold. Young Posse, one of my favorite rookies from the past few years, because they are just some good old fashioned fun. This wasn't really that fun, and I'll be honest, I was a little jump scared by the 10 centimeter feature, thinking I was listening to an OST from Our Beloved Summer. But, you know, not a bad song. Crazy music video, though. But, like, I'm here for it. I'm so here for the old school second gen storytelling K-pop music videos with some dramatic twist. Overall, though, I still prefer their more like fun image. Oh my god, that's right. They have the random Christmas song on this mini, which I assume is the formerly lost media of Santa Claus Comes to Hood. What was that called? Santa Claus is Coming to Hood. Overall, very confusing mini. Would not be purchasing this, but I've also not purchased Young Posse stuff. I remember there was a time when Macaroni Cheese came out, I was like, ooh, maybe I'll buy it, but no. I'm pretty okay with that. No need to grow the collection more than I should be, you know. Yeah, not buying. No. Infinite, like Infinite. I love Infinite, and I'm so happy to see them still kicking. Look at them. You know, I talked about not liking men and old men, but I like Infinite. They're cool. They can stay. Unfortunately, I very much prefer their old stuff. A lot of the stuff that they have released in these like past years, which really hasn't been that much, it's not the same. It just doesn't hit the same. And plus, they've always been like a title track kind of group for me. I've never really bought Infinite stuff, even though I do really like them. But like I said, title track group, I never really got into them. They are before my time, after all. And when it comes to like buying groups from like second gen, that was like too daunting of a task for me to ever do for my collection. So I will continue to not buy their stuff. I do have some Seulgi stuff, but that's its own thing. Overall, miss for me, but I'm happy to see them still around. Good to see you guys. I just wish you would release stuff similar to your old stuff. Jennie, Ruby. Oh my god, finally, this is released. Oh my god, I feel like I've been waiting a whole year for it, and I have been so freaking excited for it. Because I've talked about all the Blackpink girly solos, and I think they've all been killing it. But the one I was most excited for was Jennie, just because of these pre-releases absolutely being insanely good. I mean, we had Mantra last year, which is so good. Love Hangover, one of my top favorite songs of the year so far. And then we got the Doechii song. Like, she is contender for album of the year. It's so good. Like, she stuck the landing with this release too. You know, at first I like Jennie. I was like, okay. But now I like it. I like Jennie. It's a banger. Great album. No notes. Okay, one note. Kind of loses me at the very end. A little slow. I wish we like kept up the momentum. Like I like, you know, the occasional slow track, sure. I just don't like when they put all them at the end. Kind of like, But no, great album, great use of features, just great features. Yeah, Childish Gambino, Dua Lipa, like, oh, how did she do this? As for buying, no, normally I feel like past me, like me from like maybe 3 years ago would have bought this. Current, more financially mature me, who's also unemployed, being a little more picky with my money spending, so cannot purchase this. But if I were to purchase this, I would love a red colored vinyl of it. That would really, really tempt me. I can't say if I would buy that or not, but there's a good chance I probably would. But right now, no. Hoshi Uzi, Beam. This came out of nowhere, right? Am I? I know I'm not tapped into boy groups, but okay. 17 subunit of Hoshi and Uzi. Interesting combo. I mean, it's actually not that. It's not that weird of a combo. I don't know. This does make sense to me of having these two. It's more of just surprising because Hoshi's already in a 17 subunit, and when you have like 13 members, I just would have expected like more combinations happening. I don't know. But this was a single album. I don't know. I kind of like the songs. I don't really love the title track. That was easily my least favorite. But like the intro with what's her face? That band. Seoul, good. And I like Stupid Idiot. Granted, it's kind of more in the Busoksu vibe, I guess, but the more like fun, you know? The actual title track of this though, I don't get it. It kind of feels a little bit inspired by G-Dragon and Taeyang, that subunit. Which, but buying it, no, I don't buy 17 stuff anymore. I've been bought 17 stuff for a very, very, very long time. And I'm not going to start off with like a subunit. Like, no. I would love to see more subunit stuff come from 17. Like I said, there's 13 members. I feel like we could be doing a lot. Especially like as I assume their enlistments are finally starting to happen. They've been around for so long, but they're so young. But you know, I assume since enlistments should be happening in the future, we should be getting more subunit stuff, which is kind of cool. I'm interested to see it. I'm not gonna buy any of it, but I'll watch. Yeji, Air. Ooh, we have our first ITZY solo, and I am not going to talk about it here because I bought this, yes, because I have an ITZY collection. I actually did a reaction to this on the My Patreon, so you can hear my thoughts from like the initial reaction, and you can hear my thoughts now, a month later. And for $1, bye. Seulgi, Accidentally on Purpose. Oh my gosh, another one of my girls, and she had her come back the same day as Yeji, and I did a reaction to it as well, and I actually bought this as well. It was the first thing I've bought of the year. Very fitting, I think. Not talking about it here. Thoughts on the My Patreon. Sorry. Xiumin, Interview X. This is his first comeback as a soloist outside of SM, correct? Am I right? I think I'm right. And all I gotta say is, how is Can't Help Myself not the title track? What are we doing? Like, okay, We is fine, but you start that album off, the mini. You start the mini off with Can't Help Myself. I got so freaking excited. I was buckled up and ready to go. Seated, earbuds in, ooh. And no, that was the peak. But it was so good. I wanted that to be the title. Thankfully, there was like one performance of it, but yeah, no, the rest of the mini, it was just kind of a pass for me, but I really liked that first track. As for buying it, no. I have EXO stuff. I do not buy EXO soloist stuff. Oh, Xiumin, he was my bias. But yeah, no. No. We're not buying albums. No. SF9, Love Race. Dude, I forgot they're still together. Good for them. I used to associate them with Pentagon like so much because they like came out around the same time. Felt like they were always having comebacks together, but Pentagon did not last. So very happy for SF9 to still be kicking it. And they've been doing enlistment stuff I don't know where they're at with that though. But I really like SF9. I thought this was fine. I did enjoy it more when I watched it with the music video, which that's just very me, I'll admit. I do prefer some of the B-sides over the title track, but SF9 has had a very good run of B-sides, I would say. So, not surprising. I can't say for certain if I will revisit this album, because there's a very good chance I will forget this comeback happened. But I do think this is one of their stronger minis, in my opinion, from my recollection. I'm not going to buy it, though. I do have SF9 albums, but I think I've started getting rid of those. The plan is to start getting rid of them. So, it's so sad. I know. Say my name. My name is. Ooh, say my name is one of my favorite rookies from last year. Absolutely adore them. They're so freaking cute, and we need more cute K-pop. And I liked their debut, but I didn't like their debut song. Like, I didn't like Wavy Wave, whatever it's called. But the B-sides, So this time around, sha-la-la-la-la, I love it. I think it's such a huge improvement. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And the B-side wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, so good. I mean, I do think the B-sides from the debut mini are stronger. But I mean, like, how are you going to top Goldilocks, Water, and Follow Me? Like, those are just, like, cute K-pop gold.
Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, I'm so lucky.
I sha-la-la-la-love it. Will I buy it? Well, no. Past me would have been purchasing all of these albums. They even have cats. They have cats on their albums. It's so me. But alas, I am not looking to start collecting any new groups. No. So I will just enjoy them. I will just listen to the music on Spotify, watch the performances, support as a fan. But we cannot be spending money, so I will not. It's so sad. Les Sserafim. Hot. Oh, Les Sserafim. I am in a weird spot with Les Sserafim. Because let me just say, I love them. I really, really do. They are one of, maybe not like, they're not S tier for me. Maybe like low A. I have bought their albums. I was doing a full collection of them for quite a bit. Then they had one bis for me and it was over. I didn't like one mini album. I was like, we're done. Just to be honest, I really stopped buying albums. And, if that's what does it, sure. With Hot, I obviously didn't buy it because I'm speaking about it. And it's not that I dislike it. No, I really like, maybe not Hot itself, but I like the mini album. I love Come Over. I mean, iconic. What is that one? I mean, Hot is good. It's giving me very like Sabrina Carpenter-esque choreo. It's very TXT coded, but I like it. I love them. But I'm so all or nothing when it comes to buying albums. So if I bought this, I would feel inclined to buy all the albums, and I really can't. I literally just cannot afford that. So I'm not gonna do it. I mean, I could look into doing it used. I mean, I have done that for some of the albums I did buy this month, but it's kind of a pain in the butt to do. And it doesn't fix the problem. I have no space for the album. So I get them, and then what? I put them in here? There's no room. But this was good. This is their best mini for me in a very long time coming from them. I would love to see them in concert. Please come to Washington, D.C. because I can't afford to see you anywhere else. I'm going to move on now before I talk myself into buying it. NMIXX FE304 Forward. NMIXX come back, and they are the first group album I bought this year. And yeah, I bought it, so we're not going to talk about it. There's also a reaction to this on the Oh My Patreon as well. There's so much content on the Oh My Patreon. Oh my gosh. The Boyz, Unexpected. This is their first comeback with the new company, correct? Right? Because they're not in IST anymore. No one's with IST anymore. So cool. And I believe this is like a full album. There were a lot of tracks on this. So that's crazy. I've been a fan of the Boyz in the past. They were a group I was collecting for quite some time. Not like a full collection, but I was buying albums. Then it stopped, and I was like, oh, okay. They kind of changed their concept. They've become more edgy, more boy groupy, and they lost the cute fun that I love. And I will say, this title track, I didn't realize it until I watched the performance, but this was kind of some cute fun, a little bit of return for them. I liked that, but the chorus kind of loses me. But I will take the win of I liked this concept from them. And apparently it's a Xiumin track. Oh my god. I love Xiumin. But I do think I prefer some of the B-sides more. But I also only added I think, was it 8 Salty, which is funny because they have also the song Salty, which is one of my favorite B-sides from the Boyz. Now we have Ain't Salty. Whoa. I didn't really add that many songs from this, which is a little disappointing. I do think I enjoyed this more than I have some of their more recent stuff. So, good. But all in all, I'm pretty okay with not having continued my collection for the Boyz, because that would be costing me so much more money. And I love not spending that money. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to continue to not spend the money. STAYC S. What I appreciate so much about STAYC is they are one of the few groups right now I feel is still giving us K-pop. I don't know how to explain it, but so much of the hypification of K-pop, it's feeling not as fun as it once was. I feel STAYC is so no, we're still doing K-pop. We're still gonna do weird, funny lyrics and just fun concepts and just bangers. And I appreciate that so much from them. I mean, I'll admit, with Bebe, on first listen, I was like, this is kind of whack. And then I thought about it, I was like, wait, no, this is just K-pop. I like the whack. I like the fun, campiness, stupidness of it all. I just like it. Great styling. It's good. I'm just going to say thank you, STAYC, for delivering a banger. And while I would love to support K-pop, I will not buy this because I don't have money. And for STAYC albums, I was buying STAYC albums for quite some time, and then that stopped. When did that stop? After Teddy Bear? No, I bought Bubble. I'm content with not growing the STAYC's collection, but I do really like STAYC. I would like to see them if they were to come to DC. STAYC, if you're watching, come to DC. Xdinary Heroes, Beautiful Mind. Dude, they really are my favorite K-band out there. That's just the K-pop kind of K-band. I like them. I really do like this group. I'm surprised. I remember when they debuted, I was like, oh, pass. And they have just they've turned to me. They've done it again. It's another banger. It's another banger. They're so good. I don't think there were any skips on this album. It was a good album. It was solid. Just good work. I'm surprised that how often I compliment this group. I don't listen to their stuff outside of the anti-hauls. I mean, part of that is just my general taste in music and what I listen to on a day-to-day basis. This isn't really what I seek out, but I have enjoyed myself every time I've listened to their stuff. And as someone who just doesn't really like K-bands, I really do like this group. But also at the same time, I really like this group. None of their songs have ever made my top 100 because I never seek them back out. I should put it on my list of things to do. It's just discography listen to Xdinary Heroes. But no, I do not buy their stuff. I feel no desire to buy it, but I do really appreciate their work, I guess. It's good stuff. KiiKiii, Uncut Gem, a new girl group from Starship, which is crazy because I've not 2 years old. No, they're probably 4 years old now. They're still new enough. So KiiKiii did have pre-releases, which I talked about in anti-hauls. Summary of those thoughts. It was not love at first listen. I mean, I do me. I think it's fine. It did grow on me a bit, but it's still not a song I would put on. But if the song was on, I'm not about it. Sure, it's catchy. It's fun. It's cute. The girls are cute. The stages are lovely. Now, BTG, Been That Girl. I do really like it. I'm intrigued by this group. Okay, so the song itself. That opening rap is so freaking good. The vocals are beautiful. And I think what makes this group so weird to me is their concept. I can't wrap my head around it. Why are they farm girls? What? I don't get it. The concept of it all doesn't feel like it matches this song. That's what I'm trying to say. And like, are they going to continue being farm girls? I don't know. It also makes them look like they're 14 years old. I was surprised that like pretty much all of them are adults. They look like middle schoolers the way they're dressed. But that's probably because that's kind of the fashion of when I was in middle school. I don't know. It's all very strange to me, but I think this is a really strong mini, especially for a debut. This might be one of the best debut minis in a while. Like, I'm trying to think what would compete, but I can't really remember mini. Maybe like Sserafim? I remember the like Sserafim mini was really good at debut. So, I don't know. But I think this was really good. I am very interested to see their future stuff and where they're going to go because I think they're very talented. I like that they're distinct from IVE because if you're going to have girl groups from the same company, especially like this close together, like they need to be distinct. And I think they've done a good job at that. So, I'm seated. Will I buy their stuff? No, probably not. Because like I said, I'm not buying things. I'm doing a really good job at it. So we're going to keep that energy and not buy things. No matter how much I end up loving them in the future, we're just not going to, we're cutting it off. I would say I'm not going to learn their names. I did learn their names. It was really easy to learn their names. But, no buying. Literally can't afford to, even if I wanted to. 10, Stunner. Busy boy. Overall, not for me. I'm actually really surprised that 10's solo music doesn't speak to me because I really love 10. And he's very talented, but I don't know. It doesn't speak to me. What can I say? And yeah, I haven't bought his stuff in the past. I'm overall just not an NCT person outside of NCT Dream. So really had no plans to ever buy this. Good for him for being so busy, I guess. Newbeat, Raw and Rad. New boy group with a full album? What? Are they Nuku? Are they from somewhere? They had like a debut showcase thing too, right? On Mnet, right? Who are they? Now I have some friends who really love this group. They're their rookies of the year already. And knowing that, I was so excited. I was so ready. I was like, all right, I'm ready to be blown away. Because yes, although I'm a bit negative towards boy groups, I will still happily enjoy them if I like them. If there's some hype, I want to get in on the hype. Unfortunately, I didn't get on the hype on this one. It was not as much of a hit as I was hoping for. I mean, I still kind of enjoyed Hiccups and what was the other one? Flip the coin. Yeah, sure. Overall, it's just not for me. I'm still trying to figure out though how they got this whole debut showcase. And though the budget, where is this coming from? No, overall, we're not buying. And even if I really did love this, I wasn't gonna buy this because, like I said, not buying groups. Nope. No, we are done with buying new groups. Never, not again. I will never buy an album from a group I don't already own an album of. And that clip will not age poorly. Beomgyu, Panic. Ooh, another solo from TXT. My bias. I did buy this. He's my bias, so I buy this. Okay, that is everything I have album-wise. But oh my gosh, there were so much extras. Let's zoom through these. TXT, the Star Chapter Sanctuary vinyl. Yeah, they released a vinyl of the album I just said. And I bought it because I have a TXT collection. And like, sure, why not? I'll have a TXT vinyl. That's the first vinyl they've had. Sure. G-Dragon Lightstick. This is so cute. It's so cute. I want it. This little flower, the Peace-1 logo. Oh my God. And you can get a little pop for it. I want it. But, oh my God. If I wasn't unemployed. I do really want this. I don't know if you guys could figure that out. I really want this light stick. Because I mean, I really love G-Dragon, and I think it's a really cute light stick. I can't afford it. No. Someone hire me just so I can pay for this stupid light stick. J-Hope on the Street, Volume 1 vinyl. I liked this album. I did. And I do have J-Hope's first album on vinyl. But no, I never revisited this album, even though I liked it. So it makes no sense to buy the vinyl. At first I was like, I don't like it when they drop vinyl so long after the album release. But maybe this is for the best. Because it really makes me think well, I never listened to the album after it released, even though I liked it. Whereas they drop the vinyl when it releases. I'm like, oh my God, I liked it. So let me get the vinyl version. But give me a few months. And then I go, did I really, really like that album enough that I'll buy a vinyl? You know? So, I won't buy this. 17, Lightstick version 3 10th anniversary edition. I can't believe they did this. So if you guys aren't hip to this, this is a very funny item because 17 has already had a version 3 of their Lightstick. It came out a few years ago and people were so mad because it was black. And if you don't know before, the 17 Lightstick was they're like it was their colors. It was like the pink and like light blue. It was very bright and cute and fun and pretty. And so then it went emo. And everyone's like, what the fuck is this? Everyone was mad. Some people like painted their Lightsticks and everything. Now the 10th anniversary edition matches the old Lightsticks. You know, it's very smart on Hybe's part to do something like this, I guess. But I don't like it. They should have just done this in the first place. Why did the black version ever exist? I don't know. But I guess I'm happy for Carrots who can finally get a prettier Lightstick, I guess. I don't know. I'm not buying it. I don't own any of 17 Lightsticks. TXT Act Promise Tour Encore in Seoul. Is this did they not already release a DVD of this concert and this is the encore specifically? I'm so confused. They keep dropping things from this tour. Why? I need to do more research on this because normally I buy like everything TXT related. I'm stopping that. I'm on the brakes. Okay. What is this item? Why is it different than the DVD? Is it different? Is it just a different concert date, but it's the same concert? I don't know. I need to do my research. What is this? I'm not going to spend like $70 on this, though. It's just so much money. It might be like 60 or 50. It's still so much money. I can't afford it. The Rose Lightstick version 2. This is a sick Lightstick, and it's such an upgrade from the version 1. Version 1, it was a rose. It makes sense because it's the rose. But version 2 is a guitar. Sure, it's a little cheesy, but it's cool. I like cool Lightsticks. I like cool things. I like innovation, creativity. This is good. I'm not going to buy it. If I was a big Lightstick collector, I would totally buy it. But unfortunately, I am not that. So SM Mini Fanlight Keyrings. So SM is re-releasing old Keyrings of the mini light sticks as well as new ones. So the new NCT ones, Rise is getting theirs, and they're also just like re-releasing the Red Velvet one. At least I believe it's a re-release. I don't think I have to buy this again because I have the old one. I'm not buying it again. And will I buy Rises? Probably. Maybe. Really hard to like justify purchasing something like that right now. The NCT Dream one, I don't think I ever got the old NCT one. So I'm just getting a little pickier about the things I spend my money on, which is good. I'm old. I have priorities. Oh my gosh, I think that's everything. I tried my best, guys. That was so much stuff. That was so much. So with that, we're done. Wow, March. March. Good stuff. I thought it was a fun month. I liked it. April. Did I buy any albums in April? I guess you're going to have to stay tuned and find out next time. And hopefully I will not release that one on like the last day of the month. I'm really trying my best, guys. I'm trying my best. You think it'd be easier without a job, but no. What were your thoughts on the month of March? Or April? You know? What were your thoughts? Are you enjoying K-pop this year? I'm not gonna lie. Bit of a mid-year. And not mid in that where it's almost the middle of the year. It's pretty mid. I actually don't even know if I'm gonna have enough songs to make a top 100 this year, but I'm gonna do my best. Sorry, I don't mean to end the video so negative. Let's be positive. All in all, it has been nice in that because I haven't been enjoying stuff as much, it's made it easier to not spend my money. That is good. That is what I need. I am doing so much to be good with my money this year, and I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job. But yeah, I've kept you here long enough. I've got to go. Have a lovely time of day wherever or whenever you are. It is currently 4:20 a.m. I'm a little jet lagged. But I should go to bed. Bye-bye.